Ranking the best quarterbacks in Madden 24. We are here with our very first positional tier list. Today, we're going to be going over quarterback. Now, right before I do go ahead, jump into the first card, I do want to go ahead, shout out the comment of the day. Now, the very first card we're going to go over is the ultimate preseason 80 overall Jalen Hurts. And for doing solos as a starter card, not bad. You get an 80 overall QB with decent mobility, 77 speed. The throw power really isn't there. The medium accuracy, the deep accuracy really isn't there either. The short throw is okay with 80. In an ideal world, we'd have 85s across the board. Now for his release, this is actually really big for QBs. He has generic 2, which I kind of think generic 2 is just gen 3 from last year. It's the release like most QBs in the game have. I don't really think it is great. This card though is going to start off our F tier right here. I don't really think he's that great, especially when we talk about going into like head to head and stuff. Really think he's lacking. After that, we got 80 overall Matt Stafford. Offers you no mobility at all. 81 throw power is decent. 81 short throw, not that bad. The medium and the deep again aren't there. And for a release, he has Slinger 6, which if you didn't watch my video on muttvault.com, it will be linked at the end of this one. But Slinger 6 doesn't seem to be that bad. To me, seems to have a decent release, no mobility, and really the stats aren't there. I think he's a little bit better than this Jalen Hurts. I'm going to put him D tier. After that, we get our final 80 overall right here. We get Jared Goff. This time he hits that short throw accuracy with 86. Really is lacking with throw power, medium accuracy, deep accuracy, and mobility. And this time for a release has generic 2. So Jared Goff to me, while he does hit a threshold, I'll put him D tier because he hits the short accuracy threshold. After that, we get Kirk Cousins right here. Offers you really no mobility, has 79 throw power, does not hit any thresholds for accuracy like that 85 tier, but hits 80s across the board. And again, has generic 2 as a release. I should have did this before. I'm going to put Jared Goff right here, and I'm also going to put Kirk Cousins in the F tier as well. After that, we get Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes right here, 81 overall core elite, 78 speed, 78 excel. So he somewhat can like roll out, do some good things for you. 79 throw power. I kind of thought he would have a little bit more, but 83 short, 78 medium, 76 deep. And this time for a release has generic 2. I think he is D tier, maybe could see him C, but again, I'm just gonna put him D. After that, we get Kyler Murray. I think this is one of the best budget QBs in the game, period. 82 speed, 84 acceleration, really like that mobility. 79 throw power isn't great, and the accuracies aren't great. I think having the mobility at quarterback is really big this year. Also, Slinger 4 is a release, which when we look on Muttvault, doesn't seem to be a great release. But so far, he's a favorite quarterback that we've covered for me. I'm going to put him C tier because I think he is a great budget option. After that, we get 82 overall Geno Smith, 74 speed, 70 acceleration. So again, somewhat mobile, has 80 throw power, 80 short accuracy, 80 deep accuracy, does not hit 80 medium. And this time, once again, has generic 2 as a release. I'm going to put him right by Kyler Murray because again, I think he's just I think he's better than Daniel Jones. Now we get Trevor Lawrence right here. Trevor Lawrence, 6'6" height, 77 speed, 79 acceleration, has pretty good throw power and short accuracy, 82 for both, does not hit 80 medium or 80 deep accuracy, and this time for a release has generic 2. So he is once again going right by Geno Smith for me. I think he is better, but again, I think these guys are all along the lines of the same tier. I think they're all okay. After that, we get my GOAT, Tua right here. 72 speed, 75 acceleration, has 80 throw power. This time hits an accuracy threshold, 85 short. 84 medium's also great, and 78 deep. Wish it was 80. And this time, once again, has generic 2 as a release. So Tua this time is once again going in the C tier for me. Out of the bunch, I think he may be a little bit better than Trevor Lawrence, just a little bit. And after that, we get Dak. Dak is probably the most balanced out the bunch with decent mobility, 74 speed, 73 acceleration, has 80 throw power, 80 short accuracy, 80 medium, and 80 deep. So literally he's balanced across the board and has generic 2 as a release once again. So Dak, I think, is my favorite QB out of the C tier. I think all these guys deserve to be on this tier because you have some people that have some like really high strength like Kyler Murray's mobility, but then you have someone like Dak that's just overall like extremely well balanced. So that's why everyone's in C for me. And right after that, we get this pre-order card, Josh Allen. He's gonna rank very differently from the top end Josh Allen. 75 speed, 79 acceleration, pretty decent mobility, has 84 throw power, and the accuracies, the short and the medium aren't there, but the deep hitting 80 is nice, and has Slinger 3 as a release. And if we look at the 86 Josh Allen right here, he also has Slinger 3. This card though is awful, and I think he's unusable. And he was one of the worst quarterbacks that I've ever seen anyone use this year. This one is going in the F tier for me. He was probably the worst quarterback in the game. And right after that, we're going to go over Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers offers you no mobility. That's obviously not a strength. The throw power is okay. The accuracy is the short and the deep one is fine. Medium doesn't hit 80. The thing on Aaron Rodgers that everyone will love or hate this year is Slinger 1. Slinger 1 is not as good as it was in years past, but it still is a relatively good release, especially with the short throw. I feel like the main nerf of it was the medium throw. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that, but I feel like the medium throw is not as fast as it was in years past, and you would never use Slinger 1 for a deep ball anyway. So for me, Aaron Rodgers as a whole, it's like they said, you know what, we are nerfing Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers for me is going to be the start of this B tier right here, and maybe could see him A. There are some cards that I'm going to have an A over him. Right now, he's going to be B tier for me. And right after that, we got Justin Herbert, 84 overall, 76 speed, 79 acceleration, 84 throw power, and hits 80s across the board for accuracy. The thing that people are going to love or hate again is Slinger 5, which if you look on MutVault right now, the average deep and medium release is the fastest in the game. Herbert, I would say it's a feel thing. For me, I didn't love the way he played, and it really wasn't to do with like his short throw. I think he has a hitch to the right side of the field at times. And what I mean by like a hitch is like a crazy long wind up. So for me, Herbert is going to be on this B tier again. I think he's better than all these C tier guys, but I would say Aaron Rodgers is slightly better. After that, we get Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, 79 speed, 81 acceleration, has 78 throw power, hits an accuracy threshold with 85 plus for short, 80 medium and 80 deep as well. And this time has Gen 2. I think he is a step above everyone in C because he does hit an accuracy threshold. He's almost like a more mobile Tua, and I would say he's the worst one in B. I would use Herbert and I would use Rodgers over him, but I still think he is relatively solid. And now we got the man himself, Lamar Jackson, 84 speed, 85 acceleration. I believe he is the fastest quarterback in the game, and 81 throw power, 82 short. The medium and the deep aren't great, but for me, it's all about this right here. Traditional 4 release this year. Out of all the quarterbacks I've used, Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, had by far and away the best release. Yes, I am saying it right now. Traditional 4 has been my favorite release in the game. Whatever Lamar has is what I like. He is going to start our S tier. He is the most mobile quarterback in the game, which is really, really huge, not only for rolling out. What's also really great this year is stepping up in the pocket and using your pocket as a weapon, and having a mobile quarterback like Lamar just makes that so much more insane. And now we get our rookie premieres. These are starting to roll out. They did a really slow roll, but hopefully everyone that did their rookie premieres now is starting to get them. We got Will Levis first right here, 77 speed, 79 acceleration, has 85 throw power, which is actually pretty nice, top end in the game. The short accuracy isn't great. The medium and the deep are 80s, and this time he has Slinger 1 as a release. So I think he is a slightly better Aaron Rodgers, essentially a more mobile Aaron Rodgers. So he's going to go a tier above, and he's going to go ahead and start our A tier. All right, and now we got CJ Stroud right here. So CJ Stroud, 82 speed, 85 acceleration, has 82 throw power with 85 short accuracy, hits that short accuracy threshold, 82 medium and 81 deep. So he's relatively mobile, hits an accuracy threshold, also has pretty good throw under pressure as well. And this time has traditional 2 as a release. Now traditional 2, okay, this is what some people think is the best release in the game. I think it's relatively good, like short to medium. It has a crazy windup on some of like the deeper corners in the game. And when we look at abilities, him and Will Levis can get abilities. He can get gift wrap, and I think gift wrapped on your quarterback right now is so good. And that's going to be a video later today going over what abilities I think you guys should be rocking in this game. But CJ Stroud for me is also going to go in this S tier. Now him versus Lamar is preference because it's really dependent on what release you want, but both of them S tier quarterbacks in my opinion. And right after that, we get Joe Burrow. This is who a lot of people were using throughout the MCS ladders, and a lot of people swear by him that he is the best quarterback in the game, and I understand why. Again, somewhat mobile, 73 speed, 76 acceleration. That's not really the reason you would run Joe Burrow though. He has 83 throw power and hits 2 accuracy thresholds right here. This is actually really big. What this means right here is he shouldn't get a ton of the random inaccurate short to medium, and again has that traditional 2 release. So him and CJ Stroud for me are going to be in this S tier, and CJ Stroud seems to be just a more mobile version of Joe Burrow, but don't sleep on the fact that Joe Burrow does hit 85 medium. So I could see him still playing better than CJ Stroud, but I would probably rock CJ Stroud over him. After that, we get 86 Josh Allen. This is a card that is so tough for me to rank. So him compared to his 83, I could not have like a more opposite opinion of how they played. So 78 speed, 82 acceleration, has the highest throw power in the game, I believe, hits 80s across the board for accuracy, and also again Slinger 3. Slinger 3 probably has the best deep ball in the game. Certain offenses, this card is money. I've seen a lot of people in the MCS ladders use Josh Allen and swear by him. He doesn't really fit what I want to do on offense, but I can see why he would be good, and for that reason, he is also going to go A tier for me. And again, it's all about the deep ball. If you are not throwing deep, this card is essentially right here for you. But if you're throwing like deeper corners, I think Josh Allen is right here. After that, we get Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes, 86 overall right here, 74 speed, 77 acceleration, 86 throw power, hits the short accuracy threshold, pretty solid medium and deep as well. And this time hits 85 throwing the pressure, which is nice, and has Slinger 2 as a release. I think his release isn't great. I don't think this is a terrible quarterback card. You really don't see a lot of them. I'm going to, like, I think for me, it's either he's right here or he's right here. And I'm kind of leaning right here right now. So I'm going to put him top into B. The reason why Josh Allen, again, it's so like scheme specific why Josh Allen is ahead of him for me. After that, we get Bryce Young. So Bryce Young right here, I'm using his 84 overall. He eventually can look like this though, up to an 86. And the 86 overall version gets even crazier. Both of them are in the same spot for me, by the way. Bryce Young, 83 speed, 85 acceleration at his 86, 85 throw power, hits that short accuracy threshold on his 86. And with his 84 right here, doesn't hit a single accuracy threshold, but they're all still over 80s and good. And this time has traditional 5 as a release. I don't love this, but he can also get good abilities right here. He can go ahead and get quick draw for 2 AP. Also can get gift wrapped for 1 AP. This is the combo I run on him. Quick draw and gift wrapped, 3 AP total. Love that combo on him. And for me, Bryce Young is going like right here for me. He is an S tier. And I'm actually going to drop Josh Allen down to B. I like that a little bit more. Will Levis, I do think he's not on this S tier level because I don't think Slinger 1 is S tier anymore. And for the final card of the video, we got the highest overall quarterback in the game, Kenny Pickett. So Kenny Pickett right here, 80 speed, 85 acceleration, has 86 throw power, hits the short accuracy threshold, 84 medium and 82 deep as well. The one thing I hate on him though is Gen 1. I like his mobility. I like his throw power. I also like his abilities as well. He can get some things that no one else can. He can go ahead and get protected. He could again get gift wrapped and protected. I feel like that is a really good ability combo. I just hate his release. And I feel like that's what anyone will say about this card. For me, he is also going A tier, and I think he's like the best one in A for me. I really don't like this card as much as, say, Joe Burrow, Lamar, CJ Stroud, or Bryce Young. But yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on quarterback in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. We have been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. This was my video on QB releases and mutvault.com.